Hi, hello. So today I thought I'd talk about insomnia. Not something I have ever experienced before in my life. I'm one of those really annoying people, possibly just in general, I'll leave that up to you to decide, that never had any issues with sleeping. I'd literally be get into bed, head doesn't even hit the pillow, and be asleep. Done. That's always been me. So when the post-COVID, long COVID insomnia hit me, I was like, oh God, thistle, you think I would learn? When the post-COVID or long COVID insomnia hit me, I was like, what on earth? So the insomnia. So my insomnia, triggered, I think, by when your body goes into fight or flight mode. So you've got sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, fight and flight, and rest and digest. So mine was in, like many long COVID people, in fight and flight mode. So adrenaline coursing around the body, constantly on edge. Your body's reacting to all sorts of things that you probably never would have before. So it's scared of everything, it thinks you're going to die, and it just has all these like jerky reactions. So a lot of us have probably experienced at some point with sleeping, like the feeling of falling, and you kind of like jerk yourself up awake. Mine was like this, but oh my word, it was horrible. It was literally like I was laying down on my bed, but my body was kind of felt like it was moving backwards and forwards towards the pillow in the bottom of the bed, which obviously it wasn't, and then it would feel, just as I was about to go to sleep, rather than like jerking, it would literally feel like my body, or the contents of my body, would fall through my body, through the bed and through to the floor. Literally the most bizarre, like dropping feeling, which would then cause me to jolt upright and jerk. And literally every single time I went to drop off, this would happen, with an adrenaline surge go round my body and terrify me. It was bloody horrible. My heart was like beating. Absolutely horrendous. And I just couldn't sleep. I was like, wing, wide awake, on edge, like nothing was getting me to sleep. It then turned into like a vicious circle, because I was obviously thinking every time that I was going to go to bed, I was like, well, I'm not going to sleep, am I? Because I'm just going to have all these weird like surges going around me. So then I got into the state of like not being able to sleep and being scared to go to bed, and it was a very, very hard cycle to break. So I tried all sorts of things. So you get yourself like a relaxing sleep routine, like white noise or gentle music. Like if you go to a day spa or something, they play the really relaxing kind of music, which is great. But actually for me now, that's a trigger. So I'm not even sure I could go to a spa now and listen to relaxing music, because mentally in my brain it's associated with probably the worst time of my long COVID and the horrible insomnia and experiences at night. So I did lavender spray on my pillow, lavender balm on my wrists, like the white noise, the wave noise, the relaxing music, the yoga nidra in bed. I would wind down before bedtime as well. I'd make sure that I was comfortable. I couldn't like I was in bed next to my husband, but I couldn't be near him, because even like the closeness of his body, or literally like the sound of his heartbeat or him breathing, my body would just react to and be terrified of, which is ridiculous, because my brain was like, he's just in bed sleeping and snoring and breathing, and my body would be like, oh my God, that sound, you're gonna die, someone's trying to kill you. So I tried all these things. To some extent they worked. I would, if I need to, I'd get up, have a walk round, go get back into bed, or get up, have a walk round, go downstairs, try different things. But it was so bad that it probably lasted, I don't know, a good 2 or 3 weeks with literally no sleep whatsoever, and I was so exhausted but so wired at the same time. So I went to the doctor. The doctors prescribed me some really, really strong sleeping pills for a few days to try and break the cycle. Having never really been on any medication previously, that kind of thing scares me, but I was like, do you know what? I'm past caring. Anything that works, anything that's going to help. I needed some sleep. because you get into the panic side of things where everybody's saying your body needs rest, your body needs sleep, sleeping is good, it helps you recover, it helps you reset, it helps you mend, but when you can't sleep, yeah, not fun. I think when you've got long COVID and insomnia, and initially when you don't know what it is you've got and you're awake all through the night, all these just random scary thoughts are going through your mind because your brain is just overreacting and constantly going and constantly thinking, and you can't turn it off, and that almost makes it even worse to some extent. It definitely wasn't a fun time. I definitely didn't enjoy the insomnia side of things at all. I mean, well, I've not really enjoyed any of it, it's all been really horrible, but the insomnia, really unpleasant, really horrible with the falling through my body experience. I mean, that does still happen every once in a while, maybe once every, I don't know, couple of weeks or so, whereas previously it was literally every night. So now my sleeping is touch wood, pretty decent, and I'm getting a good night's sleep. I am taking an antihistamine that makes me drowsy, so I think that's probably helping. I was on a double dose, but I've cut myself down to one dose, and I'm just going to stick with it basically until I feel like my symptoms have gone for a good period of time before I try and cut down anymore, because don't really want to change anything at the moment whilst I'm making a bit more progress. Oh, I think I also learned with insomnia as well, actually, you sometimes get into the panic of thinking, oh my god, I can't sleep, oh my god, I can't sleep, and then it winds you up even more. And actually with the yoga nidra for sleep, which I did sometimes, actually, like they say 10 minutes of yoga nidra for sleep is the equivalent to like 3 hours worth of deep rest. So I kind of just about survived and got by on that. Yeah, God knows how I managed. That was a very, very dark, unpleasant time. So just in summary, get yourself like a nice little sleep pattern, kind of things that you do before bed. Have a warm bath, relax, read a book, cut out the phones and the blue lights before bed. I use the lavender pillow spray, lavender kind of like gel on my lavender balm on my neck and wrists, white noise or rain noise or nice kind of calming music, which I now can't listen to because, like I said, it's a trigger. Yoga nidra, get yourself comfortable. Lots of people talked about weighted blankets and stuff, but I didn't actually use any of those, and sleepy antihistamines. But initially, for me to break the cycle, some strong sleeping tablets that the doctor prescribed for times of desperate measure. But it has improved, and I am sleeping pretty, oh my goodness, I'm warm, slept pretty well now. Yeah, so that's it for me today. Bye bye.